Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Shell Scripting with Mac OS and Unix. So, in this episode, we are going to have a look at the if statement and the variants of it. So, let us create a simple program echo, please enter an integer, read a if $a hyphen gt 100, then the number is greater than 100. Okay, so this is the simple if statement and we use fi to close it. That's it. We will just save it. File, save. Let us go to the iterm2. Let us change the permissions. How to change it? I remember. Let us say chmod 744 star dot sh. So we will run this prog 5 dot sh. Okay, prog 05 dot sh. Let's enter 0 and here we have the output. Okay, it is not displaying anything because the number is not greater than 100. Okay, we can use 1. Let us check the boundary test cases. 99. So still it is not showing anything. Let us check 100. Still nothing. And now boundary case 101. Okay, so it says that com not found, command not found. Okay, so let us try to understand where the problem is. Should I say this? Because it is saying that the command not found. Oh, sorry, I forgot to add echo here. Okay, echo. Sorry, really very sorry. So I just made a small blunder and it was actually saying that there is some problem. So it did not actually visit the then part because we had actually used the boundary values and other values than more than 100. Now the program will work actually good. Let us say 101. Okay, now it is working perfectly without any problem. So let us test for some more values. Okay, so this is how it is going to show us the string. Okay, now let us go ahead and make a copy. File, duplicate. I don't know why it keeps on showing us the other directory. So in case you know any solution for this, that it should always show the directory where I saved that file last, then let me know. So I will say prog 06.sh, and for this thing I'm going to quit Xcode and I'm going to open another editor known as gedit. We had actually installed it in the earlier episode and I configured it. So let me show you how to configure it. So go to this part, triple lines, and go to the preferences. Here you can change the font and colors and everything. Okay. So let me increase it a little bit more for the convenience of all of us, because I also have some problem with my eyes. So I just want to make it comfortable for everyone. Okay, it shouldn't actually strain your eyes programming. So I will just close it, or I should actually open that file. Okay, so I will go to documents, Ashwin data, practice 06.sh. Okay, so we had actually saved that file with another name, and Okay, so we are going to make modifications to this file and then we are going to work with that. Okay, so we are going to now introduce else to this. So let me try to see, and okay, I think that I have to change the theme. Okay, it shows actually that hyphen, just like the underscore, right? There is actually no way to understand it. Which one is comfortable for your eyes? Let me know in the comment section down below. So I'm going to keep it as it is, and let me type in the underscore. Okay, underscore looks like this and hyphen looks like that. Okay, so I think that we are good on this part. So number is greater than 100, and let us add actually the else part to this. ELSE ECHO, the number is less than or equal to 100. That's it. So it's very simple thing, and we can even remove the semicolon. There is no need of it. Let us go ahead and save the, okay, let us go ahead and save the code. Where is the save button? Here we have the save button. So let's go to the terminal, chmod. Okay, prog06.sh. So I will enter 1. Okay, let's enter 99. Clear. 100. The number is less than or equal to 100. Okay, so this is correct. 101. 1000. Okay, so this is how we can introduce the else part in our if statement. Now we are going to understand how we can have a nested if, and that is also easy. Let us save this file as, there is save as button, there should be, yes, prog07.sh. Okay, and we are going to modify this program itself. We are not going to get into something difficult. Okay, and the nested if is going to be written in between the echo part and else part. So if $a %2 equals to 0, then echo it is an even number. And fi, fine. So we are just introducing another condition here in the nested if. So I will again say chmod. Let's execute that program. Let me hit enter now. 1, okay, 99, 100, 101, 102. This is working perfectly. Okay, and we will actually have some extreme value, 1000 or 10,000, and it works perfectly. And we can also have 10,001, and yes. So this is how we can have the nested if. So I will copy cp prog 06 prog08.sh. Okay, and we are going to open that. Open prog08. So now we are going to add elif part to this. Okay, so here we are handling greater than and then less than or equal to. They are clubbed into a single block. So we are going to separate them. So here after echo, I will say elif, elif, copy, paste. So here hyphen eq means equal to then echo the number is equal to 100. Okay, and the remaining condition is either it is greater than 100 or it is equal to 100 or it is less than 100. That's it. That's how we can develop our logic. And there will be only fi because we have elif here. So if, then, elif, then, else, and fi. So let's save it. Let's change the condition again, or let's change the permissions, sorry, again. Let's execute it. We will have only like 5 to 6 executions of this, right? So it will actually check everything. Number is less than 100. Let's check the boundary. Okay. Now let us check for 100. Yes. And 101. That's also cool. And finally 100 and, or that's it. 5 executions and we tested our program completely. So this is how we can use if else, nested if, and if elif for our convenience to develop our logic in bash shell scripting. So I hope that you have understood the lecture. Don't worry about the code. All these code files are available in the GitHub repository where I have uploaded the code. You can find the link to that GitHub repository in the description section of this video. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks a lot, and I will see you next time.